Okay. Pretty sure that. They do, but I think it's mostly.
Yep. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Yeah. Well, I hope your day gets better, or that you have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, it's all good. Well, this stream should be a nice getaway from that. Unless you're an Enderman, then you might be having some more issues shortly. So you better pray you're not an Enderman. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Do I need mod check emote? I don't even know if I have that. Alright. Oh, cool then. Yeah, unfortunately I do have to do some tool repairing, but I feel like doing the method I did helped delay tool repairing for quite a bit longer than usual. Because I went through all of my shovels rather than only going through like one. So probably delayed it by like anywhere between half an hour to an hour. I did something fun today. I was invited to a Usu multiplayer lobby, and the theme of the lobby was pretty simple. We just play through all of HFIC's top PP plays, just all in a row. And that was it was fun, but at that it was so hard for me. I did not play all 100 top plays. I think I managed to play like 15 to 20 maps before I just ran out of stamina completely. I mean, it was also the first time I've genuinely played that much speed in a long time. Like, especially, like, anything above 240, 250. So, honestly, it was pretty good experience. Like, I should try and get my speed back to levels I had it before. I ended up playing with other members of the Usu clan. I'm in the 4444 Trappin. I played with Skill, Cheeto, Lillian, and Spear. It was fun. And I think Skill was the one hosting the lobby. Honestly, not a bad idea though for me to like get myself to want to play speed again. Maybe just copy like maybe I could do like Ruruchi's top plays. I could do more of HFix top plays. Maybe I go back on the Wayback Machine and look at like Rafis 2016 or 2017 top plays. Same for like maybe Cookiezi. And then just go. Hello. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, well, I'm just repairing all my tools, so got them all out in my inventory. I have just enough room for them. Ouch. I love tool repairing so much. Hello, welcome. Doing good, doing good. Just repairing my tools. How are you doing? Welcome. Nice, nice. I don't even know what day I'm on in my world. I could check. What does this say? 1888. Oh, triple. A2. Real. I have mending on my tools, so goes to repairing my tools first. Honestly, I don't remember, but it's probably just one of the first results for Enderman Farm in Minecraft 119. Yeah, I think if you find something that looks similar to this in like a thumbnail, it might just be with like wood instead of cobblestone. It's probably just one of those. this is what you would want to build. It doesn't take very long to make either. Alright, let's start putting my tools away. Here, I'll put the shovels away first. I am digging a very big hole, that's why. So I need all the tools I can get. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm pretty much just chilling. I just wish tools were paired faster so that I could get back to digging. It's just so time consuming. I'll be happy when I reach Deep Slate and I don't need to repair as often. It'll be a delight for sure. Even if Deep Slate is slower to dig. Alright. Probably gotten enough XP to repair most of my tools back.
Zen_Lexified just subscribed.
Yo! Thank you. I appreciate the prime. That helps. That'll give me a nice bag of chips from the gas station. But thank you. Appreciate it. If you decide to stick around, you will see the massive hole I am digging. It's just gonna take a little bit. I mean, not too much longer. There's not that many picks left to repair. But, yeah. Probably do that. Okay. Probably want my Elytra on at this point. Just in case. Switch. Let me quickly... No, I want that one back on hold. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, I spent a good 50 hours or so getting everything I needed for my giant hole in the ground. I've spent a good amount of time on this world already. Probably like 400 hours in total, if I remember from last time I checked anyway. So yeah. Probably gonna be another 10 to 15 at most, hopefully. Because if I remember correctly, it takes like 100 seconds for each of these picks to repair. Something like that. What do you mean a netherite template? Oh wait, is that in like one of the newest versions? I play on the version that's right before that, I think. I specifically wanted to avoid a version that has the netherite template. Repair time. Not for too much longer, though. Hey, Inkling, how you doing? Thankfully, all the picks in my hotbar are all I have left to repair. Let's see. Let me get my inventory sorted. Get a shovel in here. Oh, okay. Gotta kill more of these guys. No problem, no problem. I guess maybe for future reference for myself, only stop killing Enderman when I have like 4 picks left. Doesn't seem like I get that much extra beyond that. Ouch. I really need to fix my farm. These Endermen are not supposed to aggro you, but I think because I have spots that I haven't covered with wool, and also this area just being kind of too big, that it's happened that way. It's alright though, it's not a big deal at all. That's when you... I have... Oh, okay, you could do that. I was gonna say, I have a very cheap solution to that. Put a towel under your keyboard, and it will absorb a lot of the noise, even on a loud mechanical keyboard. I used to actually do that. Because I used to have a blue switch mechanical keyboard that I loved. Super, super clacky. But, of course, I used to also stay up really late, and my family didn't like hearing my keyboard. So I just learned to play with a towel folded up like twice or maybe 3 times at most under the keyboard, and that does a lot to help. But you gotta make sure it's at least folded like once. And you might have to adjust how you play a little bit if you're gonna go down that route. Y'all are really harder to play DT jumps. Yeah, then that should help a lot. I mean, I do the same thing with my my microphone, because it's supposed to have a mic stand, but my mic stand broke a long time ago. So I just have my mic on a folded up towel, and that absorbs a lot of the noise that you would otherwise hear from my keyboard. Yeah, don't fold it that many times. Big mistake. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Probably get my inventory sorted while I'm waiting. Maybe... Oh, I don't have lava. I should get lava at some point. It's all good. Okay, there's not really a point to get rid of the pearls, actually. Oh, good timing. Hey, I don't think I defeated the Ender Dragon legitimately until maybe like 3 years ago. Like I've only done it maybe like 2-3 times. Or maybe 4 in total. But definitely not more than that. At least like in a solo world. Yeah, then I think that's your best bet. I used to do that for a few years, and I don't think it really messed with my tapping. You just need to make sure that your arm, like the elevation difference, doesn't mess with your tapping, essentially. I'm gonna get sponges. Oh yeah, I gotta get all this in my inventory now. Well, not the shears. Shovels is fine. What's in here? Yeah, we're good. Top that off, I guess. Alright.
Oh my god.
Over and under. Alright. I personally would not want to put a towel over my keyboard, but... Alright, last pick, last pick. So close. There we go. Trying to think what else. That should be in that. Oh, and then I usually have iron. What else do I normally have in my inventory? Oh yeah, pickaxes, right. Hey, I guess I got you done. I'll put the pickaxes in my inventory when I need to, but here, for the new viewer, I will show around the hole I have dug. And for anyone who just wants to get caught back up. Alright, let's up the render though, because that will make it a little easier to deal with. Oh, want to sleep immediately. But you can already kind of get... You can already kind of see what happened to my 0-0. Here, I think I have to turn it up. Alright. Yeah, so this is a corner. I mean, you can see on the right side, I've mined 9.1 million blocks. And it looks something like this. It's kind of ridiculous when you take a look at it. Especially from like this corner. 1889, but the thing is that I usually sleep through most of the nights that I play in this world, so the best bet for actually how much time I've spent on this is just my time played, which is 16.28 days. So if someone wants to find out the conversion on that, you can figure out how much time I've actually spent in this world. Because Minecraft days don't mean anything. Low-key. What's the point? The point is to dig. It is fun to dig, and I like digging. Alright, let's get some... Oh, egg? Chickens? Nope. Let's get some pickaxes in my inventory, yeah. And then we need to get iron at some point, but we'll pick that up as we dig. And then, yeah, we just start digging. I'm gonna actually relog though, because usually when I up my render all the way, my game just starts lag spiking like crazy. So relogging usually helps me with that. I need a better computer. It's all good though. It's not actually a big deal at all. There we go. Just take a moment to stabilize and then we'll be good. Yeah. Every time I load into this world, I get a nice big lag spike. You like digging, but not that much? I think you are in the majority of people. So that makes sense. However, I like digging. Unfortunately, digging is not recognized as the phenomenon that it should be. But perhaps one day. No. The best idea that we've come up with is half of a Walmart parking lot. But beyond that, I really don't think I have any plans for an actual base or anything. It should be an Olympic sport. If it was an Olympic sport, you definitely start seeing people who know how to do like 8x4 methods or something stupid like that. Methods that I would never bother with. Ah. One block. Nice. Honestly, might be beneficial for me to just kind of lower all of this area at once. Yeah, at least to down here. And just make myself have to fly. Yeah. I don't know if I should do further. No. I think that's good. It does feel weird now when I watch a stream and I see someone dig, and it's like they're not completely enjoying themselves while digging. It's like, really? That's impossible. Nah, but I mean, I get it. But that's alright. More digging for me. If other people won't dig, I will simply make up the difference. It's my PC specs. I do not know them offhand, but my computer is like 12 years old now, so it's not amazing. But you know, another, I guess, reason to do this for myself is like, the more I do this, the more exponential, or not exponential, but the more progress that you just can visualize at all times. I mean, literally look to the right here. Like, just knowing that I've already dug all this is honestly kind of like, it just makes me feel like I want to do more. Like, I've already done so much already, and it looks amazing. Now imagine digging even more of it, and how much more amazing it'll look. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the Prime. See ya. Have a good one. What if I dug more? What if? What if? Another geode. Oh, wow. Okay, there is just a lot more to fall down into.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Keep digging.
Yeah, exactly. This might be a river.
Let me do this. Okay, that works.
What do you
Give me one moment.
Just for some experience, I'm gonna try these two weapons here. I'm gonna try these two weapons here. Why would these?
Yep. What's up, Skygray? How you doing? Doing good, doing good. Just doing some digging. I just finished repairing tools, so we're good to go for a little while.
All room is one bullet.
That is against the rules. Not allowed. No TNT, no moss. And I guess just no glitches that let you mine faster than you should. Let me see something. So this is at 12, so I need to go to 14. Just gotta make a mental note of that. But yeah, hopefully you're doing good. Nice. Thankfully, I didn't have work today. But I did have to use most of my day today to, like, just physically relax. Stuff. Yeah, I wish I had a job where I wasn't constantly expected to work, I guess. Or at least I, like, can't get away with not working at all times of the day. Yeah, but I mean, that's just food service for you. Like any kind of food job. It's kind of hard to give people breaks when people want to eat all at the same time, you know? There's just not much you can do in a situation like that. Well, aside from, you know, hiring more people, but that's insanity. I mean, honestly, hiring more people in my workplace would help, but that would introduce new problems. Like, I mean, they already don't give us enough hours per person, really, so it would have to be divided even further. So, it's honestly in my best interest at this point to not have more people work with me, even though it would make my job a lot easier. It's kind of sad. Yeah. I mean, low key, I'm pretty sure the place I work at currently is like not doing well financially, so I probably should look for something else. The issue though is like it's kind of hard to find anything these days. Like even just normal like I guess what you would call like low education, low skill jobs, like even these jobs are hard to come by. At least if you don't want to go back to, you know, teenager wages like $10 an hour or something. Like I can't live off that. Yeah. I mean, what, like I say in big air quotes. I know it's not a low skill job. That's literally just what they're labeled as, though. Yeah. It's because I don't need a college degree, I guess. And it's like, yeah. But anyways, my point is basically like, it's hard to find jobs that don't require a college degree that pay decently. That's the situation I'm in. Yeah. And that scares me a bit because like I can't really afford to go that long without getting paid. So yeah, that would put me in a bind for sure. That would very quickly get ugly. I mean, I'm not like in debt, but like I don't have that much. Nah. I mean, it's fine. It's something that's just reality. I don't mind talking about it sometimes because like it is helpful for me to say stuff out loud. That usually helps me process things and get myself to actually do things I need to do. It's not all bad. Yeah. I mean, that's just reality. I could either I can either try and look for something better, possibly try and get myself more education to get a better job, but I don't know how that's gonna go with the fact that they're trying to basically not let us have student loan relief anymore. So I don't trust going to college for that, and also like I've heard that people with degrees struggle to get jobs anyways, so I don't even know if that's worth it either, man. I guess another option is just try to win the lottery, not literally, but like find a job that somehow doesn't require a college degree or honestly any real skill, but also pays at least as much as I'm getting currently or more that I know won't disappear. But to me, that feels like a lottery at this point. No. Oh man, I'm expecting it to be worse than a recession. That's how I operate. I pretty much always operate as like, okay, this is gonna be the last good month of my life. It's only gonna get worse from here. Yeah. I mean, another option is to stream more. it's not like I haven't considered this, but there's a few issues with that. One, streaming is a very volatile job. So it is absolutely not reliable in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it really is another lottery. I do think there are things I can do to mitigate that, like not being a necessarily full-time streamer, or like supplementing my streaming with the job I currently work at, but possibly work slightly less than I do. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, for me, an ideal balance would be streaming like 4 hours or something, and then working a real job 4 hours. And then, like, for me, that'd be good. Because I don't know if I would even like full-time streaming, low-key. Like, it's easier than physical labor, but it's mentally an entirely different challenge. I mean, one thing I struggle with is I'm not that entertaining, honestly. I don't really, or at least as a streamer, I'm not entertaining. Like, I don't do the best at, like, chat interaction or things like that. Or just, like, keeping the flow of conversation. I think people who actually like me don't care, but, like, to get new people in here, I don't have the streamer personality that people normally expect from streamers. I don't know, maybe it's in my head, but that's how I feel about myself. Yeah, I feel like I stream in a more old school way where I just do the thing I want to do, and then if I do it enough, people will just come in anyways. But that doesn't really work anymore, I think, or at least it's much harder to rely on. Monochrome. No, I mean, I think truthfully I am a relatively, like, compared to like a normal Twitch streamer, I am a relatively monotone person or streamer, I guess. That's just how I am. I think another issue I suffer from is, like, I don't do a variety of things. I mean, variety is not necessary, but, like, I think it could help with getting more interest. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it all wrong. I've never really talked it out, so I have no idea. But that's how my mind thinks about it. Yeah, you know, I haven't really thought about that, but I actually do have a very expressive face. But I don't stream with a face cam. So that's unfortunate, right? And maybe I should start streaming with a face cam. Yeah. Well, that's why when I think about variety, I had an idea brewing in my head that I've talked about briefly on stream, which was the variety I would want to do is basically more chunk digging content. Like, that isn't just this world necessarily. That's the idea I have. It would be similar enough where, like, people who watch me probably would watch that. But it could bring a little spice, a little, like, just a tinge of variety. I wouldn't go out of my way to stream, like, a completely different game. That's not the life I live. I don't like playing new games. Drunk doing the speedrun. I had a funny idea for a kind of, like, maybe speedrun is not the term. Maybe like an anti-speedrun. Well, not necessarily that either, but it's like the idea was basically you spawn in a world and then you mine a chunk in that world, but you have to mine the chunk that you spawn in, and you have to use only the resources you find in that spawn chunk. So it's basically spawn in, mine a chunk. I haven't come up with a good catchy term for it, but it's kind of a stupid challenge, but it's absolutely doable. Spine a chunk. We can work on the name. I don't know. Also, how you doing, DDR? I don't know. I've thought about a few times in my life of streaming with a face cam. I think that's inherently something that would engage people a little more. I mean, as Going says, I actually, surprisingly, despite how I sound, have a very expressive face. Like, even when I'm not doing very much. Yeah, I don't know. VTuber model would be kind of fun or funny, but I don't know if I'm about that life. No, but I know what you mean. Like I do sometimes at least have an expressive face, but I think that shines more than my voice in terms of expressiveness, in my opinion. My voice is most of the time just kind of like this, which is relatively monotone, I guess. I don't know, that's how it's always been described over my lifetime. Especially when I'm like out of it, I get even more that way. Right now, I'm like slightly more expressive. I mean, if I really tried, I could put on my streamer voice, but I think you guys would hate my streamer voice. I've done it like a few times briefly, and it's terrible. Like, I think I can do a good streamer voice, but it's not good. Like, I'm sorry, the people don't want to hear it. Maybe sometime in the future, but it also takes a lot of energy out of me that I don't have currently. I say streamer voice, it's honestly more of an impression of like the Mr. Beast voice, if you can hear that in your head. I can do that surprisingly well, but it takes so much energy to do that I hate doing it. Not to mention that it sounds sarcastic coming out of me, because I don't normally ever sound like that, so no one would take me seriously if I sounded that way. Yeah, exactly. The heavy calorie voice. Oh man, I could burn some calories doing that voice, actually. New weight loss method. Do you have a mob switch or something? I think it's just when you're just so close in the caves, it doesn't spawn stuff. But also, yeah, no, like I'm on easy, but I think this setting messes with it. I have this simulation distance on the lowest setting, but I don't know if that actually controls mob spawning at all. I don't think it does. It just only shows me mobs when they're really close to me. So that way it doesn't lag my game. You won't believe. Just begging. Yeah, I mean, like, if I got really desperate to try and make it work, I could put on the streamer voice, but I feel like my core audience would be like, okay, that's enough of that guy. I don't want to drive away the people that actually just inherently like watching this. I also just don't do a very good job of monetizing my stream. I built a secret. I built half of a Walmart parking lot. I mean, I think you guys have noticed, or at least some of you have noticed by now, I don't even have a PayPal donation link anymore. Because there was one time where this happened, where someone donated, like, I don't remember the exact amount. I want to say it was like $100, and then they tried charging it back. And I think what happened, it was like partially accepted, like half of it was sent back to the person, but I kept the other half. But that sent my PayPal into negative anyways. I didn't have anything in the PayPal when that happened. So that was frustrating. Or like I didn't have enough to cover that, I mean. I guess I wouldn't have had literally nothing, but... So I don't know. Stuff like the only way to like actually give me money is ads on Twitch, which I run the minimal amount, or donating through like subs, bits, whatever, which yeah. Run an ad. I'm not gonna run an ad right now. I don't even have the control panel open to do that. Walk an ad. See, now you're thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I want to take it more seriously, I would have to do stuff like maybe reintroduce PayPal and stuff like that. The last thing I want to do is run more ads, though. I really hate ads. Unless you guys are willing to sit through ads, you would need to tell me. But I think the answer is probably not. And I would not blame you one bit. I find ads to be extremely intrusive. Please do not walk up here and say Procter & Gamble. That is not what I need. Ads during tool repairing? I mean, I guess that's not the worst idea. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really see myself ending up as a full-time, or honestly even like part-time streamer in the near future. If for no other reason, then I've kind of made it hard for myself to actually achieve that. I don't even tweet out when I stream anymore. Maybe I should at least start doing that again. The only way people know that I'm live is following or my Discord ping. Yep, exclamation point Discord. It's not a super active one, but it does exist, and I do use it to ping when the stream is live. So if you're looking for that, there you go. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I see. If the link is broken, perhaps I could fix that. Like, if the command for it is also broken. But if that one works, then we're all good. Blue Sky doesn't suppress links. Yeah, Blue Sky would be good too. I mean, I've learned that if I want people to know that I'm live on Twitter, I have to basically say that I'm live and then make a reply link under the tweet to actually get people to see it. That doesn't seem to usually suppress it when I've tried that. But I think ultimately there's one more thing that stops me from being a streamer that like could actually make something of this. And I think that the most limiting thing is time. Invites are disabled for the Discord. Let's see. I don't know how Discord works, so but the one in the Twitch chat, that link seems to work. So at least there is a way currently. I'll fix it later though. What was I saying? Yeah, so for me, time is the number one thing that I honestly just don't know if I can actually deal with. Because I feel like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like most people who stream and actually make some of a living off of Twitch usually stream for, like, I would guess like 4 hours a day minimum, if not way longer than that. I do not stream that long anymore, not even close. And I feel like that doesn't really work. Because it doesn't really give enough time for people to actually join the stream, I guess. When I do them as short as I do. So, yeah. I think if you guys, or not you guys, if I want to start taking this more seriously, then I think I have to stream for longer. But okay, streaming at an earlier time is really difficult for me because I have a job. There's not much I can do on that front, aside from perhaps asking to switch to the night shift, which I don't want to go back to. I don't like the night shift at my job. Your watch is calming. Yeah, I think that's another reason why I don't want to, like, be too overwhelming with, like, personality, because, like, I feel like most people who watch this currently are watching it as a relaxing mechanism more than anything. Or as, like, background noise. Yeah, I don't know. It's something for me to consider. It's really up to me to make that happen if I so choose. Yeah, I mean, and also another, I guess I'm just thinking of all the issues with making this something more than it already is. I don't know how I'm supposed to be that entertaining when I'm doing this, like low-key. I feel like there's only so much I can talk about, at least without, like, forcing you guys to interact with me. I don't have that much to talk about that isn't just about, I guess, Osu or this or real life. Add commentary to everything I do. Alright, so I just dug all that with my shovel, and now I'm switching to my pickaxe, and oh boy, some dirt. So I'm gonna switch back to my shovel now, guys, and oh, would you look at that? I'm going to switch back to my pickaxe. Like, I don't want to do that, man. That's so annoying. Like, I could, but like, I don't really want to. Also, thank you, Untabby, for the one hold bit. Thank you. Can I do more impressions? I don't think I'm good at impressions. I think what you're thinking of is just silly voices. Can I do Dr. House? You have lupus. And we're going to kill you. Is that what House does? I can't sound like him. But he's gonna kill you with lupus or whatever. Or he'll save you with lupus. Maybe that's actually the solution. Yeah, you're right. I mean, allegedly it's never lupus, but... But yeah, I think impressions is not something I'm good at. I think I'm more accustomed to just making funny voices randomly. I feel like that's kind of hard for me to force, though. Or maybe I'm just not comfortable doing it in front of people that aren't my girlfriend. No, I dig blocks all day. What do you think? Almost got you there. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, I love that because it's literally a tweet from Rossold. Like he was just completely messing with him when he made that. But Peppy still responded. It was great. Yeah. What do you think? Wait, I should do a Peppy impression. I am bald. Thank you. I think that was pretty good. No, Peppy on video is like Peppy if he's never been controversial ever. He's actually very, very nice on video, or apparently in person. It's just on Twitter where he just starts getting, like, very snarky. Or, like, in, like, hashtag OC or whatever, or in emails, sure. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, Laser's just a dead client anyways. So... But yeah, I don't know. If I ever feel like I want to start trying streaming more, it's something I would have to definitely talk about and work around with, like, with Goink, but also like myself. I would need to figure out the best way to do that, because I want to keep my work life balance relatively healthy. I don't want to ignore the people around me, but I also need to make a living. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. But the thing is like I don't need it to be like a full-time job. Honestly, again, I don't know if I would like chunk digging as a full-time job. That sounds kind of too much. But I low-key, it'd be nice if I could make something off of it, so that way I can work a little less. I think for me that would be the best outcome, if I got to work a little less. In the work-life balance, you feel like this project is somehow both? I don't feel like this project is work to me. At least not with the amount of time I've put into it lately. Doing at most 3 hours, 4 hours, and that's very rare. I only usually do 90 to 120 minutes most times. I don't think that's that much at all. It only really starts bleeding into work when I start doing more than that, in my opinion. But yeah, realistically, I don't think this could ever be a full-time thing unless I did something to make it more entertaining. And if I turn on my Mr. Beast streamer voice. You know what's real work? Having to deal with all this diorite. Hate that stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of at the point now where I wouldn't mind doing slightly longer streams of this. The only issue I have is just I don't have the correct balance of work and time to do that currently. So it would be something I need to figure out for sure. By the way, once I reach this corner here, I think I'm going to end stream because it is almost midnight and I am tired. And also, I need to go to the restroom. And also, I need to go sleep. And also, I need to win the lottery. And also go on a hike. And conquer all of Idaho. I got a busy schedule, apparently. Busy times, busy times. Maybe that's what I do to be entertaining. I need to just start talking about the plans on how to take over Idaho. And we just meticulously plan this until it's a real idea. And then someone uses it as the blueprints to take over Idaho. And then I get blamed, and then the FBI takes over my apartment, and then you guys never see me again. That'd be funny. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm too lazy to actually do that kind of thing myself, Rio. Don't worry about it, Goink. Don't worry about it. It definitely am not taking over Idaho. Anyways, I'm gonna disappear for tonight. Maybe I'll stream a little bit earlier tomorrow. I think that'd be cool. But anyways, good night.